Hello everyone. Welcome again to K Podcast. So today I have decided to speak about this topic, and I'm pretty sure a lot of people are gonna be out there being like, because yesterday, after I talked about the Doja Cat thing, somebody told me on the comment section, which I deleted because let me tell you something, I am not the one to reply unnecessary, replies. I do not reply people that I feel like you cannot see it, or you trying to fight it or gaslight. If you're somebody that likes to gaslight people and you come into my comment section, what I'm gonna do is delete your comment. I'm not even gonna waste my time to try to explain to you how I feel, because when I do a podcast, when I do a live podcast like this, if you got a question, you can come up and ask the question. Even yesterday, I even put the link on the while I was doing the live video, and told everyone, if you want to call up, if you want to give your opinion, whatever opinion it was, you could come up here and tell me how you feel. And you know what, if you want to defend Doja Cat or defend rap or whatever your opinion is, that you could have come up here and literally told me. But a lot of these people don't do that. Some of them, they wait until they get into your comment section and then they try writing stuff up in there. And I'm somebody that I really don't have the time. I'm just gonna delete it and move on. Life goes on. So somebody wrote to me yesterday saying, "Oh, I'm poisoning the mind of people." You mean when I speak the truth? You mean when I speak the truth? When I see gaslighting, I know what gaslighting is. You mean when I shine the light on the truth? Okay, now we're gonna get into this Barbie topic. And I'm gonna say this. I'm not gonna watch it. No, I'm not. You can call me petty, but this is the thing. A lot of people say, "Oh, black people are very nice people. They like supporting people." But when it comes to your turn, everybody looks at you and everybody jump on a bandwagon and literally drag you and drag your image and call you all sort of things and ban movies in their countries too. So let's not forget about that. Yeah, they ban movies, and it's not as if they're banning the movies because of controversial topics. No, it's just because of somebody's skin tone. So let that sink in. Let that sink in. That's why I'm not supporting any movie that, see, when you treat somebody good and you support the plight of other people, the least they could do is support you back. The least they could do is really support you back. The fact that Barbie, I mean, uh the Little Mermaid live action movie, when the trailer came out, millions of dislike from all over the world. Let that sink in. And then when their movie comes out and somebody like me or someone like me calls some people out for being one-sided and only wanted help, all of a sudden I'm like poisoning people's mind. Make that make sense? You mean I shouldn't call you out? See, I'm not gonna be treating somebody good when I'm being treated in return terribly. I'm not that kind of person. If I'm this kind of person, you get what you get. You get what you give. So if you give me good, I'll give you back good. When you give me, I don't care character, I'm gonna give you I don't care character. You get what you give. Now, with this movie over here, the Barbie movie, I've been hearing people talking about, oh, it's getting backlash. Okay, I'm gonna give you guys my first thought when I heard about it was getting backlash. First thing I thought about was, this is giving marketing. And yes, I'm gonna say it, because it's not getting as much dislike as the Little Mermaid movie. Although they talk about it, I say to myself, maybe they find a marketing strategy that markets movies if they get backlash. Because the Little Mermaid might have gotten a lot of backlash, people literally being very offensive out here on the internet, but we carried it up. The community, all of us in this other side, we tried our best and we made it successful. It was successful. Nobody ever, because there were haters out here from all across the world, by the way. Them allies all those allies out there that call themselves, and sometimes I feel like it is a fan fiction ally, because they never hear when you actually want them. I remember the time they did the Wakanda, is it what is it called, Wakanda 2 or Black Panther 2, and they had they changed the character of what is that guy's name, the serpent god, what is his name, Namor. They changed Namor's character, and some people were like, some people were crying, and other people were like, "Oh, it's representation." I'm so happy for they came up here in the TV or on interview. I'm so happy that they're giving us, our community, this representation, and I'm like, but when the Little Mermaid came around, the same people stood with the other people and made fun about it, dislike it, talk about it, by the way, actually weigh in. I'm not gonna say all of them, but majority, to the extent that that trailer, the trailer from the Little Mermaid, got so much dislike that I think Disney had to literally like block their comment section, that nobody can comment anything there, because of the hate was not. I know a lot of people want to say, the hate is coming from the white side. Oh, it's the white people. No, all of you out here, yeah, we're seeing you guys too. So it's not coming from one place, it was coming from everywhere. And it was not only the Little Mermaid movie. You guys remember Star Wars? Although there are people that I don't support, but I kind of look at the character, the one with John Boyega or something. So how the drag that guy, it was not controversial. Let me say this again. Him acting, the only reason why he got so much backlash was because of his skin tone. You get me? It was because of his skin tone, nothing else. And that's why I am not in here of this. I am not in this, oh, let's come together, do this. No. Until people start reciprocating what is being given to them, I am going to be on my corner over here watching you all. And I'm still going to talk on my YouTube to also spread awareness. Do not be treating people good out here that don't treat you terribly. Because I hear people coming out here talking about, oh, these people are so nice. The Black community, the African American community is so nice. And they always want to shine light on other communities. They're always loving. But when it comes to your turn, where the loving at? Where is the loving? Because I want to see it reciprocated. Where the loving at? Where the inclusion? I want to shine light at you at. Instead, they will go jump over there and also be, just the way they are trying to say the white folks are. And then when they get backlash from those particular people that they've been trying to align themselves with, all of a sudden it's let's stand together. I'm not standing together with anybody. And I'm going to say this, I'm not watching the Barbie movie either. And I feel like the backlash that they're getting is just promotion. Because if you look at the Barbie backlash that they're talking about, it's about Margot Robbie's beauty. Some people are saying, oh, she's not that pretty, and calling her maid, that's all. But do you know what people were out here doing to the Little Mermaid? The names that they called the Little Mermaid, the caricature that they made of that, live movie, the hate that movie got. A lot of people are like, oh, it's because of they change, ethnicity. Because I don't understand why people come out with race. There is nothing as race, is a construct. Ethnicity. Because they changed that and her skin tone, and she doesn't look like the superior people's look. They jump up. Even the people that do not share that particular phenotype jumped on the bandwagon and dragged the Little Mermaid. So you know what? I'm gonna bring up John Boyega, one of his videos, because he has a lot of things to say, even including on his own recent interview. Because 4 days ago, I heard that Disney tried to bring him back, and he's like, "I'm done." And I'm somebody that I respect people that have respect for themselves. After that backlash that he got, he would be out of his mind to go back in there. And the kind of response he got, because I heard that in China, they were really not happy with that Star Wars movie. They didn't want to see him on the poster. Let me just bring this up in here.
Feel so intimidated by it. I don't know what to do about it.
Talking about fucking mermaids.
Sebastian, the crab was from the Caribbean, so you'd be thinking like anybody else around there is probably gonna be black in that Caribbean, Caribbean Sea and stuff. But I don't know.
Yeah, that's the thing. I feel like a lot of black women, especially Afro people in general, should embrace our hair texture, because if it is one thing I've noticed is some people are afraid of it. They don't want it to be shown. Nothing at all. They don't want you to embrace your natural self. They want you to imitate something. And I'm gonna say this. There is a video that I wanted to do earlier today that is about, I don't know if you guys have seen this video going around on TikTok of a lady talking about brown lip liner is not classic. I'm gonna get into that one later on. That is gonna be a separate video. That's going to be a separate podcast that I'm going to be doing, because I have a lot to say about women like that. And yes, I'm probably going to drag. Now, after that video, John Boyega actually talked about this, problem that he got. And the Little Mermaid faced the same thing. And a lot of people are like, oh, it's not, it's not racism. It's not this. When this guy acted in Star Wars, a lot of people got mad. And then they had another excuse. A lot of people came up with any kind of excuse that they had. When the Little Mermaid came out, they have other excuses too. You know what? Let me bring other videos, because let me bring up another video over here. Because I'm not about to talk about John Boyega the whole time, but I'm about to explain where I'm going with all of this. So let me bring up another video over here. So first of all, let's look at this controversial topic that they're talking about, that they are making a lot of noise out here saying, the Barbie movie is getting. Let me just play this backlash that they say that they're getting for the Barbie movie, so that you guys can see how you can compare. How do you compare this?
Movie, right? One plays. There are a number of Barbie characters in the movie, right? One plays President Barbie, one plays Dr. Barbie, one plays a Barbie with a Nobel Prize in physics, one is a mermaid Barbie. However, all the male characters in Barbie world are simply called Ken.
Okay, let me stop it there. Let me just stop it there. So you see the backlash that they're crying that he's getting. Oh my God, this movie is getting so much backlash because of Ken. It's giving marketing. No offense, but it's giving marketing at this point. It's like, if a lot of people do feel like a lot of controversial, if something is very controversial, it actually sells in the market, like the Barbie movie. But we did see that doesn't work with The Flash. The movie The Flash, the second one that they made. It doesn't work. So the Little Mermaid, we literally in this other side of the community had to carry that movie on our backs for a long time. And a lot of people were going out watching to make sure that movie made money and put some people to shame. So the backlash is because Barbie is having a occupation. She has all this occupation. So this is the backlash that they're trying to tell us is almost similar to, oh, this is the backlash that I'm supposed to be feeling like, oh my God, I'm gonna go watch it. Oh, it's so controversial. I'm not doing nothing. And for all those people that are out there like, oh, they're probably gonna come up here and be like, you know what, Karen, you're a little bit bitter. I think we should stand together, like the yesterday guy that wrote in my comment section that I'm being, I'm poisoning the mind of people because I call things out. No, you probably don't want to hear the truth. Or you're a little bit mad because I'm exposing a lot of things and I'm calling things out. Because this is the thing. A lot of people don't want to say the truth. And I saw a TikTok video today where a lady was making a topic about this Barbie topic. Hold on. Let me see. I think I have another video over here of a guy saying something, but I will get there. She was like talking about, we are out here supporting because we are good people. We are going to see the Barbie movie because we are good people. We do not follow what other people do. We try to set an example. I'm just going to ask a lot of people, how many times are people going to treat you like shit before you understand? that it doesn't matter how good and forgiving you are, they might actually use that against you. They might actually be like, well, I've been doing this ish for a long time, so if I do another one, you're just gonna forgive me. If I treat you like crap, you're just gonna forgive me. No matter what I do, you are gonna forgive me. When I don't stand with you, you are gonna forgive me. At the end of the day, you're gonna be the bigger person than me. Because a lot of people want to be the bigger person out here. Oh, they treated us like this, but we're gonna be the bigger person. See, I'm not the bigger person. Not me. If you want to play the smaller person, I'm gonna go to hell. If you go low, I'm gonna go to hell. That's the kind of person that I am. I'm not about to play that I'm going to be the bigger person. No, I'm never the bigger person. I'm gonna give you the same energy. You're gonna be getting the same energy from this side. So let's finish this, controversial topic that they say, this movie has been getting because of Ken having, one occupation. All of a sudden it's, oh my God, controversy. No, I'm not feeling it. I'm not. And I'm not going to go see it either. Like a lot of people were talking about, I'm not going to go see the Little Mermaid. I'm not going to see this one either. I'm not.
So it's pretty clear where this movie is going. This is an assault on not just Ken, but all men.
Really? Like I said before, this is a promotion because I'm going to give you guys a tip right now. Go to Google search right now on your phone or whatever device you're using and type the new Barbie movie. The whole Google, the whole screen changes to pink. It is absolute promotion out in here. They're making this, backlash and, all of this topic because they saw how the Little Mermaid, all the controversial topics surrounding the Little Mermaid made it successful. So I'm thinking they're trying to try this with the Barbie movie, and they're saying, oh, it's giving feminism. And I'm like, yeah, the feminism always never benefits some women out here, but yeah, the people that are about to go fight for the feminism, they're gonna be in the forefront. Because if you're gonna talk about feminism and women coming together, I'm just gonna bring one topic up. The Afro hair in many, like especially in the US, they have law that even Black women cannot wear their Afro. They cannot wear their crown. And you're talking about women together, but these women ain't fighting for that. So I'm just gonna go into the next video over here. Let me see. Let me bring up the next video over here because I got me some videos over here that I want to talk about. Yeah, we're gonna go here. Okay, let me just bring up other videos. Okay.
Trending on the internet, The Little Mermaid flopped in China and Korea because of backlash of racism. Full disclosure, not everyone in Korea is racist, obviously, but let's all be realistic. Korea is a homogenous country. They're just not as...
So this is the thing. Before they start, they always try to let you know not everybody's this way, but a lot of people do have this resentment towards this movie. Is because the skin tone of a mythical creature, a fairy tale. So that's why real human being and adults are acting the way they act. Are you kidding me? Okay.
Used to different cultures, I guess. I don't know what the best word for that is, but anyways, I had just booked my tickets for Little Mermaid because I love Disney, I love musicals, I love princesses, I love Halle, so it's the culmination of all the best things. I'm getting my nails done at the salon, and the girl next to me, I kid you not, exclaimed that she was so disappointed at how she could not go see the Little Mermaid because they cast a Black woman as the Little Mermaid, and to her, she didn't fit the princess role of the Little Mermaid enough, and they should have cast someone like Ariana Grande. Sidebar, the chokehold that Ariana Grande has on the people of Korea is no joke. I've had literally people cry about how much they love her here. And I know she's a big deal everywhere, but also in Korea. So I can say that just
Yeah, she has a chokehold because that is what a lot of women out there are trying to aspire to, the plastic surgery, the over whitening and all of that. They're just trying to look like that. That's the skin tone they want to have. That's the kind of people they want to look like. That's the people they aspire to be. So of course they're gonna like somebody that doesn't look like them, and but hate on somebody else that is totally opposite. And I don't know, but this is the thing, a lot of people might stand out here and be like, it's the white people, well, the white people are the ones doing all of this, but you literally, all these people that are out here making comments like this are literally enabling it, and they're not even enabling it, they are in it, they are in it. But every time this particular community goes after them, all of a sudden, oh my God. No, we ain't about to do the crying section over here. We are not.
even before I saw this article, this situation happened, and I was really flabbergasted. I mean, she's literally a fish. Like, if we're gonna talk about the right people to cast, we need to find some half fish, because that's the only person who would be right for the role of Ariel. Also, to say that Hallie is not princess enough was like a personal attack on my life. I don't even know how, but it just felt like it. So that happened, and so I do think there is a lot of rightful claim in that article, and that the reason why the movie didn't do as well here could be this reason.
Yeah, it's because of a skin tone. Let's just cut it off over there. It's because of a skin tone, and a lot of people are enabling it, and a lot of people, a lot of people don't like to be called out. I noticed this. I've actually noticed this. A lot of people do not like to be called out. So we're gonna go to the next video over here. Mhm. Let me see.
What the hell? I'm really disappointed in the Asian countries here who just, I mean, really? Just because she's black? Okay, so I read some of the comments, and here are my thoughts on it. Some of the comments are like, well, I'm just used to seeing Ariel as white, or isn't she supposed to be a white person, and why are they breaking this tradition? First of all, that's bullshit. If Ariel was cast as an Asian person, oh wait, they cast an Asian actress as Ariel. Oh, am I really gonna see comments from the Asian community saying, oh wait,
No, let me tell you something. She was casted as an Asian. Woo! They be talking about, you see, this is what we're talking about. Everybody come together. Some people are out here calling us out. Every community have to stand together because this is a mermaid. And let's not forget, there was a lot of diversity in the Little Mermaid. Her sisters were from all around the world, and nobody talked about that. But it's just the main character that everybody was attacking. Let's not forget about that. So if she was an Asian woman, I don't think they would be crying. I mean, we know who would be crying, but they wouldn't be the one, and they'd be the one that would be out here talking about, we should come together. All of us need to come together. These people are acting this way. No, they would be happy to be casted as Ariel. That's why I'm rethinking all my movies that I've been watching, because nowadays I'm like, I'm not supporting anybody that is not supporting me. Like, if I see that you guys are out here being controversial and being the way you want to be, I'm just going to give you that energy back. I'm not.
I'm used to seeing Ariel as white. She should not be Asian. No, you all would be running to the theater supporting this movie and going, wow, Hollywood did a great job. They cast an Asian actress as Ariel. You wouldn't be saying, oh, I'm just used to seeing Ariel as white, and why is she like cast? No. You'd be happy that they cast an Asian actress. So enough with that bullshit of how, like, oh, Ariel's supposed to be white and I'm just used to seeing her white, or, well, that's part of the culture, blah, blah, blah. No. That's bullshit, because we all know if they cast Gamma Chan as Ariel, you all be running to the theaters and supporting this movie.
Yeah, we're gonna come up to the next one. Let me just say, I think this is the last one over here from the Little Mermaid. I think I had there is a video that I really want every one of us to see, because somebody actually called it out and literally laughed about it, this particular topic over here. And I'm definitely gonna bring up that video. I'm gonna check my phone and bring it up. So let me add You know what? I'm gonna put the link here for anybody that wanna come up here and tell me their mind. Whatever you wanna say, you get the time to say it out here instead of writing it on my commentary section. So you can come up and give me your opinion. So I'm gonna go to the next one over here.
Around saying that Little Mermaid is not doing well in China and racism is to blame. Okay, so the Hollywood Reporter says The Little Mermaid is getting doused in select foreign markets amidst the racist backlash over the casting of Black actress Halle Bailey in the role of Ariel. The movie has grossed a mere 3.6 million in its first 10 days of release in China, by far the worst showing among Disney's live-action adaptations. Disney knew Little Mermaid could face challenges, but is surprised by the extent of the backlash and its impact. Look, I'll admit that as Chinese, we couldn't care less about the racial politics in the US.
I don't care.
If we think of the Little Mermaid, we'll think of someone that's fair-skinned, blue-eyed, red.
Okay, this is the thing. She's saying they don't care, but you all are watching every other movie, but you don't care. That's what number one. That's number one, a lie. Number two, just saying that alone, I'm just looking at you twice. Like, girl, just be honest. And we already know at this point there is not. They are not even hiding it. They are not even hiding it anymore. So don't say, yeah, they don't care about race and all of this or ethnicity. I'm like, yeah, it's giving me, I'm trying to cover up something. Oh, we just see her as a white girl with a red hair. Have you ever seen a mermaid, a real life mermaid that looks like that? Does it exist? And some people are forgetting. This is one thing I always say to people: always research people's culture, because let me tell you something. Mermaids have always existed in the African culture. It has always, and the fact that Ariel was supposed to be in, the Caribbean somewhere, this is supposed to be taking place in the Caribbean, even makes it more suspicious. So you thought about you. So you want to tell me nobody did a research thinking about, okay, where is this taking place? If you guys want to make it realistic, it's from the Caribbean. How do they look over there? Like the Jamaican crab? Nobody getting that? Yeah. Okay, so they changed a mythical creature, like a fantasy, by the way, creature into, they made a real life movie of it, and they changed the skin tone because it is what it is, and the ethnicity. And all of a sudden, oh no, it's not that we really hate her, it's just that we used to this. If they would have casted an Asian as a Little Mermaid, and the white folks, Caucasians, would be out here making noise, these folks would be the first one to come out here and be like, oh my God, they're discriminating, oh my God, look at what they're doing, we should come together, everybody should come together, POC, yeah, we should support each other against these people. But when it's the other way around, you guys be the same people that will join the bandwagon and try to drag somebody else. I understand a lot of Black folks out here are very nice people, because somebody was talking about our niceness. We always forgiving, that's why things are going, we are forgiving people. And that lady actually mentioned the time in slavery, when they're talking about, they talk terribly about Black women in general, but these are the women that fed and fed their kids and take care of their kids, and yet they are being discriminated against, fed, raised their kids, and now the whole world joining on this bandwagon behavior. Now I'm like, you know what? No, I'm not even doing this until everybody understand. I think everybody should be getting the same energy. Yeah.
Red-haired, Caucasian. And similarly, if we think of Mulan, we wouldn't want someone white or someone Black to play her because she's traditional.
Nobody's gonna play Mulan, because that is a different story. And I don't think I'm gonna say it right. I'm gonna say it loud. If a white person played Mulan, they would not be making a lot of noise. Let's stop playing. They won't be mad.
Chinese. So if you've casted someone based on their race, it's very odd, it's out of sync, it disrupts the integrity of the story. This is what a Chinese newspaper had to say. So the controversy surrounding Disney's forced inclusion of minorities in classic films is not about racism, but it's lazy and irresponsible storytelling strategy. And
how is it lazy and irresponsible? Because they change the ethnicity. That is why it's lazy. I cannot. No, I cannot. Where is my phone? I'm just looking for my phone over here. You know what? We're gonna go to the next one because there is a video that I'm looking for. I can't find it. I can't find that video right now, but I'm gonna search for it. We're gonna go into the next video over here because yeah, I got a lot of videos that I want to talk. I don't have time to even articulate all of this. I'm not even gonna finish this clip. I do not have the patience to literally stand here and listen to all that garbage. I can't. So I'm just gonna go to the next. Okay, what we having next? We are having. We're gonna be having this one next. Let me see. There is a particular video that I want to play, but I can't find that video. I'm gonna have to send it.
God, I feel so intimidated by it. I don't know what to do about it.
Talking about fucking mermaids.
Sebastian, the crab was from the Caribbean, so you'd be thinking like anybody else around there is probably gonna be black in that Caribbean, that Caribbean Sea and stuff. But I don't know.
Yeah, he actually said the truth. Oh my God! That's one thing I said. We're gonna have to start loving ourselves out here because if you don't love yourself, nobody's gonna love you, and they're gonna take your insecurity and play in your face. They're gonna take your insecurity and play in your face. So if you give them the chance to make you feel insecure.
In a recent interview, John Boyega was asked about returning as Finn in a new Rey movie, and by the sound of it, it doesn't look too promising.
Will you play the character again? At this point, I'm cool off it. I'm good off it. Versatility is my path, and I think Finn is at a good confirmation point where you can just enjoy him in other things, the games, the animation.
And I'm gonna say this: he made the right choice to pull himself out of there because it was given. Even though I'm not a big fan of his, and I'm not somebody that's promoting many or would ever go to see it, I understand there is a certain way that some folks treat you that you're like, yeah. And I don't understand. There were a lot of rich people in the movie industry. I don't understand. Apart from Tyler Perry, oh God, those movies of his is a nightmare. But apart from him, I'm not really seeing a lot of people out here with a lot of money and trying to create their own industry. And this is why this will always be like this. When people don't want to create their own industry, rather they want to go join another person's industry, you will not be treated with any kind of kindness because at the end of the day, you are at the mercy of those people. So let me just see if I can pull up this particular video over here of this TikTok video that I found. Let me see if I can find it with my phone over here. Let me see. Because I got a video today that literally, this was the first video. Let me try to send it over here so that let me see if I can send it through here. Hold on. Just give me a second. Let me try to send this video over here because I find it very interesting. When he talked about it, I'm like, yeah, I mean, I cannot see it. And that's why when the other lady was talking about, we forgive people, we like to support each other and support other people. I'm like, you go do the supporting thing. I am gonna be out here because I'm this kind of person that, yeah, I am not that kind of person. If you do not support me, I do not support you. Like I said before, I give the same energy that you give to me. And I know a lot of people do not like people that act like somebody like me that just give you the same energy. A lot of people do not like that. They prefer people that will, forgive them and continue. And I feel like this forgiveness and being too good is like people are playing in a lot of people's face out here with this. Oh, they're good people. They try to like is it Wakanda or what was the name? The last one, Wakanda 2. What was it? What was it called? I think it was Wakanda 2 or something. And they brought in another community and added Namor. They literally changed Namor's origin. And a lot of people were like, yeah, I mean, we're supporting, other. I'm like, yeah, but when the time comes, will they give you the same energy? Because at the end of the day, if you're helping someone, you do definitely expect them to help you and stand by you. when you do things. You definitely do expect them to do that, but a lot of these people do not want to do that. So yeah, Wakanda forever. Forever.
Celebrated a white boy.
Thank, thank you, Sun and Sunflower. Yes, Wakanda Forever. They had that Wakanda Forever, and a lot of people, they changed the whole. If you've read comic before, or if you know the real character of Namor, yeah, it was not this Namor that they were giving to us. This was a different kind of Namor. It's not the original character. It's because some folks in our community out here like to, be the better person, be the, I'm the good person. I want to show the world that I'm good. Meanwhile, the world is showing you they're behind. The world is giving you their behind and telling you, I really don't care. I'm just still going to act the way I want to act. So I'm just going to press this. This particular video over here is the reason why I made this video, because after I saw this, I'm like, really? Especially Black women are out here going this hard, because I've seen a lot of, TikTok For You page. On my For You page, Black dark skinned women, promoting the Barbie movie. Oh my God, I'm gonna go see it, and also standing in the fight of, the Barbie movie is getting this backlash because Barbie is this and that and that, and people are talking about it. So we're gonna go over there and show our support. No, I'm not. Because one thing I notice about this particular Pala community is anytime something affects the women over there, every time something affects the women, they talk about, let's come together. We are all women. No, I'm not. I'm not going to do it. So let me just play this clip over here.
So I seen a post that said Black women celebrated a white Barbie, but white women wanted to lynch a Black mermaid. And to be honest, I don't know why this man woke up and chose violence, but this is the funniest shit I've seen all year. What the fuck?
Did he lie though? Did he lie? The tweet that you see up there, was it a lie though? Because I need to remind a lot of people, it was not that long that we were getting the backlash for the Little Mermaid out here. A mythical creature, by the way. A fantasy creature. Something that really didn't exist. Is what he wrote on his, what he tweeted, is he lying? Did he lie? Because the way they were doing the mermaid, the Little Mermaid, I was just sitting down I literally had cold and chill on my body, just like, yeah. I'm like, where are all these allies that are talking about they be allying out here? The allies don't disappear. I mean, they dissolved into the other side. They dissolved. I can't. I really can't. Like I said before, anybody that want to speak their piece can always come up here and speak their piece. So let me see who's next. Okay. I'm going to just say this. You guys let me know what you think about this whole Barbie shenanigans. People talking about, it's the feminist movement and all of that. See, over here, I'm a womanist. For those that do not know, I'm a womanist. And a womanist does anything they want to do. You can still go out there and have a job and fight for equal pay and be a homestead mother. A woman is, if you want to be a homestead wife, you can still be that as a woman. It takes nothing from you, because it's the essence of being a woman. If you want to, get a job, you can still do that as a woman, because that is something that women have been doing for a long time. Women have been gatherers, farmers, for a long time. People act like in the olden days, like in the Stone Age and all of that, in the beginning of humanity, that like women were just sitting down and crossing their legs. Historically, women were not crossing their legs. They were out here gathering fruits, doing that, child raising, and they were working, kneading the clothes, doing a lot. So women were not out here crossing their legs. Women were never crossing their legs. So that's why I say I'm a womanist, because women still can do whatever they want to do. Study. Do whatever you want to do. And let's not forget about the feminist movement, how they wanted to exclude some women out here from their that movement was never made mostly for black women. It was mostly made for some, for the Caucasian women. So now that they are being inclusive, every time they talk about this inclusive thing, it's always the black women going out there and muling. The time that black women out here muling, they could be muling for their own stuff. All that energy could be put on themselves instead of going out here muling for everybody else. Mule for yourself, mule for something that actually will benefit you. If it's not, look at it sideways and move on. I'm not trying to be bitter, I'm just speaking facts. Yeah, it has always been a selective outrage, Sun and Sunflower. It has always been that way. I've noticed that too. It's always been that way. Now, I'm going to say this, you guys, thank you all for being here, because I think I might be doing another topic later on about this, brown lip liner that, a woman of certain ethnicity decided she was going to come and call, you lining your lips as a unclassic. It's not a classic woman wouldn't line their lips with brown eye pencil. I'm like, okay, we're getting bold out here. We're getting really bold out here. The other one was talking about, is it this year or last year? One of them we're talking about was classy, the hairstyle. And I'm like, yeah, we're getting real bold out here. And I feel like this is the thing. They're going to keep on. They're going to be somebody like this that is always going to come out here and talk ish. But the truth is, if you give them time and if you support them, they're going to continue. And it was a shame seeing some dark-skinned women in her comment section talking about it's not classic. A classic woman wouldn't, paint, draw a brown line on their lips. And I saw some. I don't even want to go there. They're like, it's about time somebody should call him out. Yeah, put on some red lipstick on your lip and don't line your lips. Put on hash, let's say, put on a red lipstick. Do not line your lips. Come out here and let's see what you look like. These women, and I've also noticed, we're going to talk about that. You know what? Because that particular topic, I don't want to spoil it. So I'm going to keep it. I'm going to keep it until I'm probably going to be coming back soon again. And we're going to talk about that. I'm definitely going to table that particular topic. And we're definitely going to talk about that, because I'm starting to feel like there are some certain women from some certain community, just because, especially black women, will not compete. Like there is nothing to compete. We don't look the same. You know what I mean? We don't look the same. Your lips and mine are not the same. Your lips, you got a one-line lip out here. We don't look the same. The skin tone, we come with all shades and color, like the kind of shades that we got in this community of ours. Yeah, it's amazing. It's amazing. And we got different kind of features too. Beautiful features too. So I feel like there is a certain demographic of women that want, in their own community, everybody got to struggle to get up in that ladder because they all have the same skin tone, and they want to all look like each other. So they go get plastic surgery to look like each other, and they treat their body like a trend. Today, they're going to enhance their jawline. Tomorrow, they're going to slim down their nose. The next day, they're going to make another kind of nose, call it a rhino nose, a hawk nose, a that nose. They're going to try to fix everything and try to fight with each other to see who is going to be on top. And a lot of black women are not in that struggle. They are not doing all of that. So some kind of jealousy just passed through. Like, why aren't you trying to compete with me? Because they're not going to compete with you. And we're going to talk about that one later on after this particular podcast. Let me just go get the things ready. And I will see you guys on the next one. Have a great day and goodbye.